All right, we're going to show you today Dr. Barry's February 2025 income report. We're going to go over the revenue, the profit, and I'm going to show you what's working for our account and what's actually growing our account and what's not working and what else we're doing. So I'm going to switch over to my screen and you're going to see the revenue numbers. If you're listening to this on the podcast, I'm going to talk through the numbers as well, so don't tune out yet. And we're going to jump right into it. So let me share my screen and we will jump in. All right, so this is Amazon. We did $23,189.54 on Amazon last month. Now, remember, February is a shorter month, but we still increased from our January numbers. And so 23,189, you can see this month so far in March, we're already on pace to do a little bit more. We're already up 20% again. So February is 20% up from January. March is expected to be 20% up from February. I'm going to go into exactly how we're getting that 20% growth month over month. Now, it doesn't always happen like that. That's just what's happening right now for us. And a little hit, it is our perpetual sales machine strategy, which I'll go over in a little bit as well. So let's go over to Shopify. Shopify, we don't pay attention to as much, but we did 2,500 in sales. So total, we did about 25,000 in sales for the month. Now, that was a little lower than January, even though we were up 20%. Now, how does that happen? Well, it's because February is a shorter month by 3 days. And so that 3-day shortage kind of cuts you off and it makes it so you're not quite making as much. So let's check out what it was before January on Shopify was 1,800. So yeah, we were up in February on Shopify. And then let's check out Amazon as well. So Amazon, we did actually, yeah, we were up. So 21,493 in January, 23,159. So we were up 10% on pretty much both platforms, but it would have been 20% if we had those 3 extra days. And then already for the month of March, we're already showing that we're going to be 20% from February. But we're only 4 days in right now. So take that with a grain of salt. And then you can see our year-over-year growth is pretty tremendous. Our year-over-year growth is over 151%. It's because there weren't really selling over a year ago. But good news is we hit our 1-year anniversary of owning this brand. So that's pretty exciting. Let's go into the numbers and let's go into the nitty-gritty here into the spreadsheet. Most of our profit is coming from our second product called Heidel Health. That's a product that they've had for a long time, and we aren't really advertising much for that. I'll go down to a specific week here. Let me shrink this just a little bit to fit it on the screen. And for the podcast listeners, I will talk through this. So we're making about anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 in revenue per week on Amazon, and then about usually an average of about $100 a week on Shopify. And then our advertising is anywhere between $150 to around $200 per week. So tacos of the 10 to 15% range, which is good for like a maintenance product. That product still continues to grow, but it's probably going to flatline here soon. But if it does grow, it will probably be like 10 to 30% year over year. But the nice thing is it just spits out profit. And so it usually gives us about anywhere from like $8,000 to $10,000 in profit per quarter. And it's just kind of one of those products that's just there. It's stable. People love it. And then we're using that profit to put it all towards Reflux Essentials. So Reflux Essentials is the product we're really trying to scale. And if we look at it quarter over quarter, we did 32,000 in sales, or excuse me, we did 33,000 in sales the first time we launched it, first quarter that we launched it. Last quarter, we did 29,000. We actually went down because we got suspended on Amazon as a result. And then so far this quarter, we've already done $41,000 in sales, which is a significant increase from the previous 2 quarters. And so we're continuing to grow that product because we're investing in it and we're pretty much not profiting. And so we've profited $1,000 this quarter so far. And in February alone, we actually probably lost money. So in February alone, we ended up losing about $600 on this product because Heidel Health is pulling the weight on that. So Heidel Health profited $3,000, whereas in Reflux Essentials lost us $600 because it's a new product. We're trying to get it out into the marketplace. And it's working pretty well. So how are we driving traffic to Reflux Essentials? I'll show you here that it is not Amazon. So for the total month of February, we only spent $1,000 on Amazon PPC. But let me show you what we spent on external traffic. It's going to be these 3 rows right here: influencers, UGC, Google ads, and Facebook ads. So total, we spent $9,255 across Facebook, Google, and influencers. And this is what I call my perpetual sales machine. So $10,000 essentially off Amazon, $1,000 on Amazon. That is the significance of a perpetual sales machine. So what is this perpetual sales machine that I keep saying over and over again? It's creating a brand clout off of Amazon where people start to hear about you over and over and over again. So we did it with UGC. So we're hiring people not to make sales, just to get videos of our product out there. And then hopefully we'll get some other things from them as well. So we'll ask them questions and get more advice on the product. And they just tend to post about it more. And that sometimes causes a slight bump in sales. And we spend like usually $50 to $80 on those videos. And we're just trying to get more and more out there. So that's not really a direct sales bump. That's not really doing much for us. Google Ads, on the other hand, we send Google Ads to a blog post around the problem that our product solves. And then on that problem-based article, we have advertising on it. So you can think about any article that you go to, you're going to see advertising. And so let's just show you an example real quick. This is our example. And so you have GERD, which is gastroesophageal reflux disease, and you're trying to learn more about it. So let's say you go to a website that's about home remedies for acid reflux. For this, we took an influencer in this space, we put a video of her on this blog, and then we just took ChatGPT and said, make us an article based on the transcription of this video. And so then the article was created based on her transcription, and we just advertise on this blog. That's all we do right here. We advertise on it. And so when people show up, they're reading her, they're watching her video, they're reading about what she talks about in the video, and we just advertise on this blog with our product. And then when they click this, they go over and buy on Amazon. That's as simple as my perpetual sales machine strategy. So then what do? We drive Google Ads traffic to this blog. So Google Ads to this blog post around the problem that our product solves. We, in this case, put an influencer video on the top, did a whole article on the transcription of this video, and then we just advertise on it. You can see our advertisement over here. We also have a pop-up that captures their email address, and the email address is around acid reflux or the lead magnet is around acid reflux, because we're hoping that if they're on an article about home remedies for acid reflux, they probably have acid reflux. And so then we get them on an email list, which then produces more traffic to our Amazon account as a result. And so that's what our perpetual sales machine strategy is. And that's what we use Google Ads for right here. That's where we're spending most of our money. We're spending $7,000 a month on just Google Ads for this one product. Now, we've also increased Facebook ads this last month from doing about $200 to $300 a week. We're now all the way up to $600 a week. We're doing $80 a day now. And it's resulting in direct sales on our Shopify store. But what we noticed when we started Facebook ads is we started getting more brand queries on Amazon. And so when we look at our campaign manager on Amazon, you can see that our top three, creating 82 orders, 22 orders, and 11 orders, are all brand related keywords. So Dr. Barry's, Reflux Essentials, and then brand defensive campaigns. We don't get to our first category keyword, which is a keyword that doesn't have to do with our brand name, until our fourth campaign, which is only making 8 sales a month. And so it's just not doing as much volume. And then you get back to our Dr. Barry's Reflux Essentials. So people are searching our brand name as a result of spending more on Google Ads, spending more on Facebook, doing UGC content, because people are starting to search our brand name as a result. So that's the excitement. That's what's growing us 20% month over month right now. And we're pretty excited about it. So I hope you guys found value in this. We've grown 20% month over month, which is extremely exciting. And we're on pace. I know we're not quite there yet because it's only March 4th, but on pace to grow 20% this month as well. So pretty exciting stuff. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about any of this. And then if you're interested in learning more about the perpetual sales machine strategy, this is what we do for our clients at the Profitable Pineapple Ads Agency. You can apply to work with us either in our coaching program or in our agency. If you're doing $1 million or more in revenue per year, apply for our agency. If you're doing $100,000 or more, apply for our coaching program, and we'd be happy to walk you through the steps and help you implement your own perpetual sales machine. All right, Dr. Travis Ziegler here, and thanks.